Hello. Well, today I'm going to talk about another boxing movie. This one is 10 years old this year, and it's a film I really enjoy. One of my favorite movies, um, and that is The Fighter. Um, this film is about two brothers, uh, Mickey Ward, played by Mark Wahlberg, and Dickie Eklund, played by Christian Bale, and uh, basically Mickey Ward uh, trying to win the championship. His older brother Dickie was a boxer as well. Um, it's what sort of inspired him to become a boxer, and there is a age difference between the two. Um, uh, they're technically half brothers, but you know, yeah, they have a bond. But unfortunately, Dickie is Mickey's trainer, but he's also a crack addict, and that affected his career later on. Dickie's uh, most notable fight was with Sugar Ray Leonard, where he knocked him down, or some say he slipped. Which in the film they address what happened, but the real Dickie, his version is it differs from uh, what is said in the film. Um, Amy Adams plays Charlene, who Mickey dates, and then in real life they got married. Um, and yeah, and their mother, played by Melissa Leo, is his manager, and they have a lot of sisters. Dickie and Mickey are like the only boys, and it's like it's a dysfunctional family, and this is a film where the story is it's very good. Like a lot of odds were against Mickey and also even Dickie, but in the end things are pulled through, and they yeah everything is really good by the end of the film. Now, I did not see this movie in theaters initially, and there really was no reason either. It wasn't like it was probably with money or it was too busy when it came out. It was just one of those things where just didn't get to see it on the big screen, and I wished I did. Especially when I got this, I really wish I saw it, but unfortunately, I didn't. Um, but having seen it many times over the years, it's a fantastic movie. And as I said last week, I think boxing is the best backdrop for a sports film. And I guess, yeah, it's some of these sports films. I guess you could say the sport is just a backdrop to an extent. Though in this film, it's quite important. Same with Raging Bull. But here, it's quite interesting to see how two brothers, you know, one trying to help the other, but isn't really in the right state to do so, and the other one doing what he can to win win the title, be like the world, like the champion, and you know, that relationship and that story is really cool to unravel throughout the film. Of course, there is differences between the real story and what's in the film, which is to be expected. But the movie is excellent. Performances in particular are incredible. Um, Mark Wahlberg does a solid job. Amy Adams is incredible. Melissa Leo does a fantastic job. But Christian Bale really steals every scene he is in. This movie is his. People joked like how he basically did what Heath Ledger did to him in The Dark Knight. He was the main focus. When you see him, you concentrate on him, and then you know he's like the person you always concentrate on. And the Christian Bale got the mannerisms of Dickie down so well that on set he would be turned around and would be talking to people on the crew, and just the gestures and mannerisms and the way he would move and everything. The family that was there to see them film on the streets of the film would see him talking to someone like, why is he over there talking to so and so, somebody who's a crew member. And then he would turn around and they would realize it wasn't Dickie at all. It was Christian Bale. So it seems like he really captured Dickie in a lot of ways, and like the mannerisms and the way he speaks and everything. It's fantastic performance, and he won an Academy Award. Very well deserved, though. It's like I've heard some say he deserved a Best Actor nomination instead of supporting, but Best Actor was quite loaded that year. Also, a lot of people said that Colin Firth was going to win no matter what, so they just put him in supporting, just so he would have a chance to win, and he did win. As you all know, if you've heard me talk about stuff like awards, I think that there should be ties here and there. And I don't see a reason why, if Christian Bale was up for Best Actor, he and Colin Firth could not tie for Best Actor. But that's considering the scenario where ties do exist these days for acting categories. They don't, but that's just like a what if situation. And if they could, I don't see why both couldn't have won. But yeah, he won an Academy Award. The first time he was ever nominated. It's the only one he's actually won. Which is kind of shocking that it was his first nomination, let alone his first Oscar. You'd think he would have had one or two prior to this, and then have one or two after. But this is the only one he has. But it's a performance that was actually worth it. Melissa Leo won Supporting Actress. She did a very fine job, though Amy Adams, to me, should have won. I think in terms of the Supporting Actress category, with this film, I was more enamored watching Amy Adams, but that sort of seems to happen quite a bit whenever I watch a movie and she's a big focus of it in a leading or supporting role. She gives so many award-worthy performances that the fact that she doesn't have an Oscar now is just shocking, and I would say quite sad. But there's politics that are at play, as well as campaigning one has to do, and I don't know. Maybe she will win one day, but I think she should have won for this film for sure. But yeah, this is an incredible film. David O. Russell who he made American Hustle some years later. Yeah, and he's made some other good films that if I list off a whole bunch of them now, we might not end it as quickly because I don't really have a whole lot to say now. Uh, the film is fantastic. The acting, the writing, and everything. Won 2 Academy Awards. It would have been cool if it won like another Oscar or two. Uh, but whatever categories they would have won, I don't know offhand. But yeah, this is a great film. It's a you know where Mickey Ward is sort of like an underdog, kind of like Rocky, and yeah, this is just a great film. And watching this 10 years is just incredible, and I really enjoy watching this and just rewatching it any chance I get. Um, what do you think about The Fighter? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Are you sort of indifferent? Um, of course, this is also a notable Christian Bale transformation. Going from Batman to going skinny again, but of course not as skinny as the Machinist. Um, this was like him minus like 30 or 40 pounds from his weight as Batman around the 200. So yeah, him 170, 160 doesn't look that great. But you know, that's something that people always seem to note with Christian Bale, his weight gains and losses. Um, but yeah, he was incredible. I know I talked about Christian Bale a lot, but he really does steal the film. Um, but yeah, that's really all I have this time. I hope you're all having a great day. Hope you all have a great weekend, great week, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.